Oh God, this girl too far.
Hey, that's a cool in that place.
Oh God, this girl too far.
You be willy, man, willy, you be willy, yo, baby, willy, yo, yo, baby, now you be my love, willy, yo, baby, willy, yo, baby, now you be my love, yeah, now you don't make my heart to the beat, as we there for you, now true love we could share. Just the way you fight, some people say you be weak, but for inside me, I did call you say my weak. If that you love go kill me, welly. If that you love go carry me go, welly. Better make a tap for you, better make a go for you, better make a tap for you, man, welly, yo, baby, welly, yo. Yo, baby, now you be my love. Yo, baby,
Yes, today, Friday, 22nd March 2013, we are at the health center at Mbu village. The starting point of a visit made by the president of Mbuka USA, Dr. Nelson Awa Kizab, accompanied by Achu Malex, catchment of Iloka Hill. They will stop at the primary school to hand over toilets constructed with funds sent by Mbuka USA. They will also go up to Chobo, hand over toilets constructed for the government high school Chobo Mbu, and water catchment of the Chobo Hill for water supply in the village.
How are you?
Yeah, we're in the office of the Chief of Post of the Health Center in Mbu, Madame Abam Marvel, who you can see in the camera's eye. At the extreme end there we have Mr. Malex Achu, one of the members of the team of Dr. Awe Kiza, president of Mbuka USA, who have come to Mbu today to hand over a number of development projects constructed or established with funds from the Mbuka USA. Next to Dr. Awe Nelson, we have Tumfond Sunday, one of the dynamic elite of the village. He's a senior administrator of secondary schools, and well, from this office we'll move on to some other areas and sites that have to be visited by this team. Highness from AC Mogrogali III, in his office, is one of the staff members of the Mbu Health Center. He's going to be part of this trip around the village to look at the projects that have been put in place by the Mbuka USA.
The lens is not functioning, okay. That's not really prohibited, okay. Yeah, so what I've done is I've put applications for microscopes to the various hospitals, if we can get it for free. As I alluded earlier, we have funds, but what funds will lead to, we have so many things to do. So some of these big things, if we can get them for free, which is possible, we'll be able to get them and ship them down here. Things like microscope was on our list, things like the beds and the real hospital beds. I don't know the type you have. If we can lay our hands to that, that would be very handy. Then basic things around, we can buy them locally, because even if we get them there, there's so much things that you guys won't understand the way they prepare them there. But if you can buy little reagents, like in the wound clinic area there, there's betadine and all those antiseptic stuff to clean the wound, just gauze and all those things. They'll be cheaper locally than us anyway. So but anyway, we will try to make sure that we make the health center the basic necessity a priority during this year financial budget. This is a big hardware, so we will try to see if we can get even 5, 10 to ship them. But that could take some time because it's a process. We don't want to buy them for money. Each bed costs American money, from what I got from statistics from one of my colleagues. It's like $400, which is like 200,000. So if I have to buy 5, that's a million. Then the cost of transporting and getting here, it's a lot. So I'm trying to we will do the big things, and if we can get this for free, then we'll worry about transporting them. So this is what we're working on, probably just gonna take time to get. Okay.
I also said that if the government will lay funds in my hands, one of my projects, since I've written this and I'll see what will do the rest, I can see what to do. I could have set up the locks, but as I said, these doors, they are really getting bad. So we need to see something up to do about the doors before we put the locks, because we're not necessarily putting them when it's getting bad.
And when you apply, you need to follow up. You know the Cameroonian system. Yes. Don't send it and just stay in your office. You may never come.
It's a kind of a gray area because it's about he say, this say, and people don't really know what's going on. You know, but if that lobby actually produced something, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, but there's no guarantee that lobby is going to produce something.
That's it. There's no guarantee, but
if it does produce,
okay.
Then,
but that's the system in Cameroon.
Yeah,
we live in.
Yeah. So that's just where I'm very cautious when I go into the lobby arena. It has to be some kind of personal decision that you bear your risk and know that it can come out, it can bear fruit and it may not bear fruit. Yeah.
We have 2 more minutes here.
That is the more reason why I said our income here is based on consultation, delivery, and the others, and which we have been using to pay the night watch for some time now. That is why one of my needs was the night watch.
Yeah, I can personally pay the night watch for the year. That's no problem. Okay. What medications do you guys have? I have some samples. The problems I have giving you guys medication is one: when you start something, you don't continue. It makes no sense. Okay, you must have adapted system where if you're using this medication, you're able to get it when you need it. Okay. Number 2, the medicine is not like food. Medicines have their own side effects. But when you give people the thing, it's food, and the little thing they don't think to follow the proper consultation, they just go and drink it like food. It has so much harm, you know. So I avoid bringing those things because you end up killing people with those things. Maybe you can put there and affix it and attach a lock. Do you think, anyway, leave that for who the technician can do. You know the technician. So, yeah, I think the best thing to do is to get a technician to look at it.
Yeah, what time?
So this is our level.
Alright. What pain medication are you using today?
Okay.
Medication, yeah.
If we have any complicated delivery and we observe to see that we really need something like what they call first level, we do give.
Sometimes it's really But they'll come, and when they get here, you guys will like it.
Wow. And the last place, which is one of our deadline in this community.
Okay, what is that?
COPADEL is the community program for
prophylaxis.
Yeah. Not really prophylaxis, medication.
Madam, I'm sorry, I will take this discussion short.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Phil, how are you? I'll talk to you later. Okay?
Yes. It was a last minute change because the principal told us the classroom could not take everyone.
all right.
So meaning that they still have to find a source where it can be tapped.
That even means digging, right?
Yes.
For cracking from rock here to have because that volume is low.
Yes. And the time is not even now. And they came. Why all this confusion? Because that is the only time you can have the
precisely in February and March.
Yeah, that's true.
Never asked.
Yes.
February and March.
You can't come in rainy season.
No.
Anything, the water comes from
Everywhere, yes.
You don't know which one is the good one.
That's the problem that they had here.
So, Cyprian, what's up there?
It's a catchment.
That's the catchment.
Right or?
If you go there now, not so,
Yeah.
it will not solve the problem. The problem is they have to suspend whatever thing now. It's only during the dry season.
Now we come and now fine
you
and
can
ready.
have
You have what
something sustainable.
available.
Doing anything now
What would
is
you the one
wastage.
that show will bring the wedding down?
Just one of the sort. Okay. So we can only investigate this when the time is right.
Yes.
Okay.
But
And,
now you can't do anything. Anything you do now is wastage.
okay. That's fine. Then
It's
that's
deceiving.
yeah. At least we've seen it and we understand when you use the word catchment, we know now what it means. I didn't really know. Yeah.
That's where the cash
Yeah. Catchment means
The collection point.
Collection point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, it's like a small fall. They get you contain it. Then you funnel it.
Funnel it, yeah.
Right back safely.
Yeah. Now I understand it much better.
Okay.
Take none of granted, right back down safely. You want to go up again?
Okay, way back. Doctor, where's your stick?
Malek, please.
I'll try to you come down.
Even though the water is coming from the ground, but the pressure that is coming from up there, even now, is showing too low.
But even if with the pressure, we don't really need pressure, because if you make it really contain that area, and the water was, if it's coming up slowly, it certainly to a certain level, then start flowing down.
Yeah.
So you don't need anything.
But gravity will bring it down
Yeah.
by itself.
So you just leave it to flow the way it is. Then once you reach a certain level, you funnel it. Then gravity will then take it onto where we need it. Yeah. So I just think it's a better. The technician should come and better construct it so that the water can be maximized and it doesn't leak out, and we can have a good force coming down from here to the various points.
And safety too. Maybe they do actually seal it because for hygiene.
In the long run.
Close it, yes.
Yeah. Well,
Richard, driver when I
okay. More, yeah, America, Tatawan, and school, more I used to be a teacher. I'm gonna switch to English. Sorry. I used to be a teacher, so I am very, very involved in trying to help children to learn at this very beginning. This is where you lay the foundation of education. Now, who doesn't want to go to school? So I believe all of you here want to go to school. Good. That's the beginning point. For everybody, for a child, the first thing you get is study hard so that when we, at the end, when you guys reach class 6 or class 7, I've forgotten when they take the class 6, they take you in a first school leaving certificate. Then everybody go pass well so that you go to a good secondary school. I used to go to Chogobo in those days with the way the government school is. I used to go there. I used to walk on barefoot. You guys all wear shoes. In those my days, I had no shoes. So everybody still get for camp because madam still get for pass out report card.
I changed it.
And some people they go fail, some people they go pass, but that's the beginning, that's the learning process. And when you fail, just work hard. No feel discouraged. Okay? So I thank you guys all again for coming here and for listening, and I'll pass on back to Mr. Fombe to continue with the program.
Nobody to give me a good song.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Our Father who art in heaven.
Nelson? Contractor, the chief secret.
So he did this toilet and that at the shop.
Okay.
So we'll hand the keys to you and then you pass them onto the phone and then on to the administrator. So, yes, you give the specifications of the toilet. How does the toilet look like, and is it something that is going to get full in the next 2 years or something of that sort? You are technician, so you can get them to come and reassure us.
President, you're welcome.
Thank you. See the way the hole is? If you would have made a little bit of a kind of a donut shape, an indentation, so that you actually make them know the position of the foot.
I think it's a nice idea, but if we have to do that, you know, with the children here, you understand? When they come, you see something they're not used to at some point. It's already somewhere, it will be inhygienic for them instead. This is more preferable.
Oh yeah? See, what I was asking is to make it kind of an indentation so that they already know where their legs will fit, so that when they go down, it's already centralized.
Measure the hole.
Because they can come, they can play around there, one goes left, one goes right, but see then that area will keep on getting
Move this a little bit back, so when they pee, it's not going to go out, and also it should be slanted.
So that you can run back.
Our company's delegation for this handing over ceremony. Now, this is the new toilet. Initially, this school didn't have a toilet, and they had some open air squatting holes, which you can see at the far end there. And we want to imagine that what has been done by.
I'm handing you the keys of the toilet. So I'm handing the keys of the toilet to the president of Mbuka, America.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want the Mbuka community to know that this is. I just want the Mbuka community to know that this is a product of Mbuka USA. I am just the spokesperson to them. We collectively have worked together to organize ourselves and to be able to appropriate funds so that we can do things like the toilet that we just built towards the school. But when we talk of Mbuka, Mbuka stands for Mbu Development Cultural Association, as you all know. It's a bigger umbrella. We are just a small branch of Mbuka in general. So I believe the other Mbuka Cameroon Elitara is the village is represented by our fund by name His Royal Highness Mokoroka, Fond Mokoroka III. I think for everything we do, we have to give him, pass it on to him to give us the blessings to continue to do things, and he is the official person to do anything we do. He's in fact, as the Americans say, the commander-in-chief. The soldiers are in the field, but the commander-in-chief is actually power who gives the command to do whatever they do. So I would like to hand the keys to His Royal Highness Fond Mokoroka III.
Clap! Please.
Well, it's a very good gesture that the Mbuka US is doing for the benefit of our children. And I believe that the schools will be able to manage it well, keep it neat, so that next time when we coming around to check up, we see that we can see it around.
Miss, can you clap?
We are very grateful. We pray that our only to continue to do those gestures with the school again. Thank you.
Okay. Wild base coming, is it the same style like that?
Same thing.
Same thing, so we don't need to see it. Okay. So if you have a means or something, please, if you can adjust just that thing, so that demarcation. Yeah. create that indentation, kind of a download where they can actually say the right areas where it makes it easy.
It's the same thing down there.
No, that one had two of this.
No, it has the two of this.
No, no.
One of these.
I just.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Why you narrate?
Okay, we can do it here. Okay. So,
yes, I think we're doing the same thing we did down there. We're handing the second toilet for the GHS Mbu. So I'm handing the keys, the second keys of the toilet to the Mbuka President America.
Yeah, and that's the contractor who did the work, Mr. Chifo Cyprian. He does contracts in lots of areas.
okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chifo Cyprian. We are looking at what your handwork. It's very good. We think that there could have been some improvement, and if you have time, you can just adjust that if you could. But this is good, but there's still possibility of improvement to make it much easier for the kids to use it. Thank you very much, Mr. Cyprian.
You're welcome.
Okay. Then I'll turn over to the Mbuka organization. So as I said earlier, I'm just a spokesperson or a representative, which in the capacity of the president of Mbuka USA. But I speak on behalf of them. This is a job that the credits need to go to the people, the Bapatri people, I mean, our brothers and sisters in USA, within the four walls of USA, whom we collectively put together and decided to do this second toilet as one of our projects for this the year 2012-2013. We did this in direct conjunction with our point person and the person of Mr. Pombe Achu Patrick. He has been a very straightforward person whom I personally like working with, and I believe that most of you around here like working with him as well. I felt that he has made my job much easier, because no matter how much you have over there, you cannot do it here. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication that he has put into being able to transfer our messages there and into a form that we see today in the toilets. So I want to personally thank him on that hard work that he's been doing to translate some of what we think and we really want to do and help into the practical form of it, which we have today. Now, back to again, we Mbuka, as a branch of the Mbuka organization, which Mbuka, to me, is supposed to be the political wing of Mbu village, which helps to do a lot of things for the village as a whole, in conjunction with the government and the areas that the governments are involved. So again, Mbuka, to me, I don't know if that's a precise definition for everybody, but it should be the political wing of Mbu village, which is headed by our Royal Highness Fon Mokoroka III, which our goal is to do things to help our village, to help ourselves, to help our people. Mbuka USA is just a small branch of the bigger Mbuka organization. We work